What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video, and today we're talking power-ups. I can almost say with certainty that come Friday that the cards that I discuss in the first part of this video will 100% get a power-up come Friday, and some other cards that I think are going to be likely, maybe not 100%, but I'm going to discuss that all today. If you have any guys that I missed that you think should get a power-up, let me know down below, but let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, the reason I can say without any question that these guys will be getting power-ups is because EA pretty much said at the last series that the reason these guys didn't get power-ups was because of just time. Like the Season 4, being able to give these guys power-ups was not possible, but they did say that the heroes, and they did this in the last series, in Series 4, they gave all the heroes and bosses, they gave them all power-ups if they didn't already have them. So we can be sure that I know it's EA, but we can be pretty sure that all those will be getting power-ups. So if you forgot who those cards are, that is right here, Dak Prescott. He's one of them. If you're looking for a Dak Prescott power-up or you want to get him, I would recommend buying him now. I'm not going to say to invest. I just never know what the market's going to do. I don't want to tell you what to do with your coins. You can take the information, do with it as you want. But I will tell you this, the power-up is definitely coming on Friday. I can pretty much say with certainty just based on what EA has done, what they said in the past. So come Friday, you get a Dak Prescott. Here he is. If you're looking to power him up, I would recommend buying the cards that you need right now or before Friday. Look for some good deals because obviously it's a lot harder, especially if you want to get him right away. He'll be spiked and then he'll end up coming back down, but I recommend doing that. So Dak Prescott, he is I think, what people are going to be most excited about, America's team. There he is. But a quarterback that's even better than Dak is also going to get one, and that is Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen sitting at 6'5", 86 speed, 97 throw power. The only threshold he doesn't get is deep accuracy. He already gets the other two, and great throw on the run. Honestly, I believe this card right here is actually going to be really, really good. Powered up. He'll get the Kim, and then his next card, he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. I think that this Josh Allen player could be actually really, really good. So if you're looking for a quarterback that's going to be a little different than everybody else is running, I mean, we'll see what the next card looks like. But I actually think Josh Allen's going to be really good. That height combined with that speed, the throw power, just great running the ball. So, and obviously has the throwing stats, or almost has the throwing stats. So look out for his next card. But if you're looking to get him, I personally might do this myself. I might go ahead and buy me some Josh Allen's, get the power-ups ready. So I can put him in my team when he does get that power-up. I think he will be fun to use. A power-up should be coming his way. So Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, those are the two quarterbacks that are coming. Which one are you more excited about? Let's go ahead and dive into the running backs. First up, Marlon Mack. Nothing too exciting here. I don't see why, unless you're running a Colts team, you're probably not going to be running this card. But you see it, he's got great Excel. He's going to have, if he gets his next card, he's going to have almost, why do I keep saying, he's going to have almost 99 Excel probably with his next card. So you can look be on the lookout for that. His elusiveness is high. Break tackle is not bad at 86, but obviously he's not going to be one of the top running backs in the game. So not much else to say, but Marlon Mack will be getting a power-up come Friday. Probably one of the most exciting guys to get a power-up is Derrick Henry. Sitting at 6'3", he's a big guy. This one I would recommend picking up, especially if you want to get him. If you want to do this card, I recommend buying it before Friday because I don't see how he doesn't get a power-up. He's a 94, so even if they don't give all of them, though they should, but if they didn't get, he should be definitely one of them that would get a power-up because he was the boss. 94 overall with 92 speed, that big frame, the trucking. He's going to be insane. I'm actually kind of interested to see what his spin's at. I think he can spin, or at least close to it, 85. So you have to put zone run on him. You would still have to do that with that, put zone run on Derrick Henry. You could maybe some other things could make it work as well. But his next card, the reason why Derrick Henry I think is the most exciting, because his next card, so whenever he gets another Derrick Henry card, he may be the best running back in the game just because of how well his player model is in the game. He just breaks so many tackles because being such a big guy. So I think this could be the most exciting one. Again, if you're looking to get potentially to be the best running back in the game down the road, you may want to invest or not. It's your call. If you like, if you like the Titans, go ahead and buy it if you want. But for now, I would say I think he will be one of the best running backs. I think he's going for like 200K right now, this card, so not that expensive. You could go ahead and get yourself some Derrick Henrys. The most feared one might go up in price as well. So pick them up. and be ready for that power-up. I believe the only wide receiver that will be a power-up is Calvin Ridley. Now, Calvin Ridley is also very interesting. 93 speed. His power-up will be 94. He'll also get sprinter, John Madden. I mean, you're going to get him up to 97. On my team, I have Team of the Week going, so I could actually get him up to 98 speed, which is pretty crazy. And he can spin. He is one of the few receivers that I believe naturally has the spin. There actually is not that many wide receivers. Obviously, there's more and more that coming, but he has 88 stock right now, so it's just a great card already. But he can spin. You look at this card is really underrated in my opinion. I know he's 6'1", he's not as tall as some other wide receivers, but I think this card, again, another guy who I believe to be underrated, and I think is very interesting as a power-up. Should be on a lot of people's teams, especially if you don't want to pay, the millions of coins for these top-end guys. So, Calvin Ridley, the only wide receiver that I guarantee will be a power-up. 2 middle linebackers make the list, Alec Ogletree and someone else, which we'll show in a minute. Alec Ogletree here, I don't really know what to say about him. He's a middle linebacker, won't get many people too excited. He does have great hit power, 6'2", decent size. 85 speed's not terrible for 92. It's actually, solid. He's actually not a terrible card, but nobody's going to be excited about this. Unless you run a Giants team, obviously, sprinter, you do some things. I mean, he's going to be in the 90 speed, so you could be very excited if you're running that. But, of course, the more exciting guy, because it is America's team, here he is, Jaylon Smith, sitting at 89 speed. So, again, a power-up, 90. You go ahead and put sprint on him, 92. Madden, 93 speed. And then if you have Team of the Week, that's 94, which not many people are running that on defense, but perhaps. And then Dallas, if you're running a Cowboys team, obviously he's going to be faster and such. 93 hit power, already at 88 zone. The card is actually already pretty solid, so he gets his power up. Again, another card that will, if he gets a new card anytime soon, will be one of the better middle linebackers in the game. Obviously, we have Bobby Wagner. Obviously, we got to get a better Shazier. You got many linebackers out there. It's hard to break through, but it's still a very good card. So there you go, Jaylon Smith coming your way on Friday. And the last guarantee, 6'7", DeForest Buckner, 100%. Again, another solid card. Good finesse move, great finesse move, really. 91 block shed, tackling's good. Overall, could put some good red chems on him. 73 speed, not going to be used, when you have your Allen Pages of the world, or you can put Julius Pepper. I know not everybody can spend that sort of coins, but it's not going to be used that much. But I got to mention it because he'll get a power up. So you run a 49ers team, sure. I know, theme teams, I just keep saying that. If you're running a theme team, it's going to be solid, which is basically what this card will be. I don't see him being on any other teams, but he is 6'7", so there's that. He's 6'7". Next up, I believe these to be extremely likely, but not quite 100%. So I do believe those 8 pretty much 100%. These couple here, I believe to be extremely likely, but not guaranteed, of course, because EA hasn't said anything about it. Chris Long only has a few cards in the game, but did get Walter Payton Man of the Year, and I do have this suspicion that EA wants to give these guys power-ups, so I do think he'll get it, but there is 8 other ones that are, I believe, to be ahead of him based on EA, what they said in the last update, in Series 4. So, Series 5, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of push it back, but he definitely deserves it. Walter Payton Man of the Year, which is awesome, and I'm sure if you're a, Rams fan or Patriot fan, you would love for him to get a power-up because, he's obviously a pretty good card. You could put that. And Patriots don't need anybody else. Their team is already insane. But, you would be happy, I'm sure, adding another piece to that crazy team. And obviously, if you're a Rams fan, you wouldn't mind adding a Chris Long. So Chris Long, to my opinion, should get one, hopefully. That would be 9. And then number 10, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is it. We get 10 power-ups. Quan Berkeley, 98 overall. How does he not have a power-up yet? It is crazy, right? He's a 98, and his power-up obviously will go up to a 99. Great speed. His power-up will allow you to get to 99 speed easily, rather easily. I mean, it'll be 99 with Madden and Sprinter, so there's not much else to say. I think a lot of running backs are very similar at this point. He'll be right up there with Gurley if he gets that power up. So he's a better receiver than Gurley. Not quite, I think, elusive. Yeah, as you see, it's not quite as elusive. But he'll be right up there with Gurley if he does get that power up. So if you're interested in an alternative, I don't know if it's worth it, in my opinion. There's been that much money on a running back when there's so many good running backs out there. But he should get a power up. I believe, if I had to guess, I would say there's going to be 10 power-ups. I don't think there'll be any more, but I still want to talk about the other ones. At minimum 8, I do believe 10 is the number, though. That's what I'm going to go with, those 10. But then let's go ahead and make some guesses on other cards that could be added.
As a Texans fan, I gotta admit it, Deshaun Watson, the fact that he didn't get a power-up yet, it hurts me a little bit. I wouldn't be shocked if he got a power-up. Again, these guys I'm not sure on, of course. I do think since we already have 10 people I believe to be ahead of him in line, I would be shocked if they gave him one. Just, I know how few power-ups EA does, so the fact that they're going to do 10, I think, maybe 8 minimum, again, maybe 10. I don't know if they'll go more than that. If they do, I do think Deshaun Watson is in the next tier. I believe just because of his popularity, again, it's not because of, obviously, as a Texan fan, I'd like to see it. I believe just based on popularity, I wouldn't be shocked if he gets one. Plus, he'll get another card soon. Maybe that's when they drop his power up. Because he's only got a 92, I wouldn't be shocked if he gets one soon. So, Deshaun Watson definitely, perhaps could get one. A couple more that I didn't mention, or I haven't mentioned with the Blitz, is they're not even on the auction house. DeSean Jackson, a lot of people have been saying that he deserves to get a power-up. Wouldn't be shocked if he gets one. We've been saying that for a long time. DeSean Jackson definitely could get one. I hope I said DeSean Jackson. DeSean Jackson, there it is. Should get one. And Tre'Davious White as well. Two guys that have, Tre'Davious White has a Team Diamond. DeSean Jackson has plenty of cards. Tre'Davious White also a Blitz card. That could get one. LaShawn McCoy could also get one. Some of these Blitz cards that didn't get one at the time. But I do think it's much more likely that these guys, I would say under 50%, honestly maybe even under 25%, they'll probably get one on their next card. Maybe even Series 6 down the road. And the last set of cards, I'm just going to go through them. I'm not going to show all of them that I think could get it. LeGarrette Blount, right there. Randall Cobb had a limited time. So a lot of playoff cards. Vernon Davis has a lot of cards. Maybe he'll get one. Jason McCourty, Super Bowl, as well as Sony Michel. So they both have 95s. Both would not be surprised there. Roquan Smith has a lot of cards. Definitely could get a power-up. And Bradley Chubb as well. Just a popular player that could get one, though I would be shocked. He's probably on the least likely on all of those. But what do you guys think of that list? I do think, I know I keep saying this, but I do think 10 is what I believe will be coming out. I just don't see, I mean, could a Jason McCourty come out? For sure. Could a Sony Michel, could a Roquan Smith, obviously a DeSean Jackson, Deshaun Watson, those could come out. But I do believe it's the 8 Team of the Week cards, as well as Saquon, as well as Chris Long. That would be my guess. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would always be interested reading those and just interacting. There we go with you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And this is all I got. That's all I got. Invest if you want. That's up to you. ChewbaccaLlama.